This video is sponsored by Thrive Market. Please stick around till later to hear more about them. And welcome back to another What I've Been Eating Lately video, where I show you things that I've been eating lately, which might include some recipes or hacks that I've tried recently, or maybe some products that I've tried recently, and also just some random little innovations or little food combos that I've tried out, and whether they worked or did not work out for me. Anyways, thank you for clicking on my video, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this is the first thing that I'm making for this video, and it's some healthy mason jar ramen, meal prep ramen, whatever. I was really excited to try this after I saw an Instagram reel of someone doing something like this. I didn't go by any recipe or anything though, maybe I should have, but anyways, the person in the video just poured some boiling water over some ramen in a jar, and at first I was like, that's amazing, I gotta do that. I have lots of mason jars. I love ramen. I love quick foods, you know? But as I started making these, I was like, I don't really understand what's going on here, because if you're gonna put fresh things like veggies and tofu and stuff in the jar, then you're gonna need to refrigerate it. And if you refrigerate it, then the jar is cold. And if you pour boiling water in a cold jar, it's gonna crack. So I was like, I don't really understand how this works. It's not really good meal prep if you're gonna have to leave it out for a long time for it to come to room temperature. So anyways, we deal with that later. I made two different kinds of ramens. The first one, I made a spicy peanut broth. So I put some peanut butter and I put some gochujang and I put some veggie bouillon, some silken tofu, and some shredded carrot, and also some frozen peas. And then the other one that I made had all the same ingredients in it, but for this one's broth, I used some chili garlic sauce, sesame oil, and some veggie bouillon also, but this one was veggie bouillon paste. I don't really have a reasoning for that. I just wanted to try both of them. Oh wait, that is a reason. Alright, so I either could fill it up, to wherever with water and then microwave it and just cook it in the microwave, or I could just microwave it so that it's warm. I mean, the jar is not cold anymore, and then I could pour boiling water in here. I'm not really sure what's best. And I also don't really know if these noodles will cook well in the microwave. I feel like they can, because they only need 3 minutes to cook, but they're not meant for microwaving at all. So I don't know if I should be, because I'm trying to think of ways for this to work with meal prepping. If you were going to take this to work, or if you just don't have very much time and you need to cook it, wouldn't have time to take it out of the fridge and let it sit until it gets to room temperature. Okay, it's still not room temperature. It's definitely still cool. I don't trust this. I'm just gonna put water in here and see how it goes. Also, I kind of regret putting the noodles at the top because it takes more water to make sure they're covered, I'm just gonna shove them in further. All right, I'm going to microwave it. And keep careful, close watch of it. Okay, I microwaved it for 2 minutes. Oh my god, I can barely get it out of here. The noodles are definitely not cooked, but it is warm now. Okay, 2 more minutes. Noodles are still definitely not cooked, but they're spreading apart now. Okay. I guess I could have just had one jar or container that has the noodles already in there and any seasonings or ingredients that can stay at room temperature, and then have another container that has all the refrigerated stuff. You could pour boiling water in the cup with the noodles and let those cook, and then toss in the other stuff. Also, this glass jar thing, it's quite hot, obviously, which is kind of unpleasant to be touching. Well, the noodles are soft now. Are they cooked? I'm not so sure yet, but they are soft. So this is, yeah, it's really hot. Can you see that? The carrot noodle is so long. I'm just gonna let it sit in the hot water for a little bit, and it'll probably be good after that. And the broth feels a little bit bland. So, I mean, not bland. It just needs more salt. It's good though. I'm gonna add some tamari once it cools down. I think this was kind of a success, but I'll just have to think about it a little more, I'll have to think about it. Plus also you have to eat over this jar instead of a bowl, which is not as ideal. Okay, it's good now. Okay, and then this is the peanut butter one, the spicy peanut butter one. Yeah, so the jar didn't even fit in my microwave, so I had to pour it into a bowl. It does microwave better in a bowl though, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of, I don't know, I need to work with this. But before we get on with the rest of the video, I would like to take a quick minute to talk about the sponsor of today's video. Thrive Market. Once again, thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video, as well as so many of my videos. If you've never heard of Thrive Market before, they are an online membership-based grocery store that has many things for many categories. Here's what I got for this week. First of all, some rice ramen. I actually got 2 packs. They are rice noodles, but they also have millet flour in them too, so they actually have some protein and stuff in them. I got 2 different miso pastes because I was out of miso paste, so I got white and brown miso paste. I got some mayonnaise. I've always been fascinated by their mayonnaise in a bag and been wanting to try it, and I'm gonna make some things with mayonnaise this week. Some Serrano hot sauce. Maybe sometimes I buy things based on the packaging because it's cute. Some nut pod creamer. It's a coffee cake flavored one. I like having like shelf stable things for when I run out of my current milk or creamer and I really want to make a coffee. Silken tofu, of course. Love silken tofu. Shelf stable protein option. More gochujang. So good. I love adding this to stuff. Also gochugaru, which is just the powder version. Ooh, I got some cashew butter because it was on sale and I've only tried it once. Raw cashew butter, and it's like so creamy. A foaming hand soap because I was out of hand soap. Last but not least, this is my free gift, which is Swoon sparkling pink lemonade. Again, picking something for its packaging. Maybe sweetened with monk fruit. So I'm not like 100% sure how I feel about monk fruit, so I was interested to try it. That's why free gifts are fun, you know? So I mostly got like groceries today and mostly like pantry staples and condiments and stuff, which is what I tend to like to get on Thrive Market because I love their variety of those types of items. But they have tons of other stuff. They have tons of good vegan snacks on there too, I would really recommend. As well as like, you know, skincare, makeup, hygiene products, home stuff, pet stuff, but you can filter your searches on the app or the website if you're vegan or if you want to only search for gluten-free stuff, plastic-free items. You can look through all the different categories they have for everything, and it helps a lot. I don't want to scroll through a bunch of stuff that's like not even an option for me, you know? So it's great to like narrow it down to only the vegan stuff. I love how they also have like ratings and reviews for all the items. So if you want to try something new, you can see what other people are saying about it. And speaking of like saving time by filtering your searches, you can also save time by the fact that it's an online grocery store and it ships right to your door. But for me, the thing that I hate about online shopping is all the packaging waste. So it's good to know that Thrive Market uses recycled and recyclable packaging. So if you want to try out a membership on thrivemarket.com and try out all the goodies they have on there, you can go to the link down in the description below or go to thrivemarket.com/Emily Ewing and you can get 30% off your first order as well as a free gift worth up to $50. Again, thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video as well as many others, and we'll get on with the rest of it. So you guys know how much I love my smoothies. I'm always making the same smoothie over and over again, the tried and true recipe. I love it so much. But lately, I have been adding some oats to my smoothies. I don't know, I saw someone do it, I tried it once, and I was like, actually this isn't bad. If you just put a little of them, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but I feel like it adds some more like fillingness to your smoothie without just adding more and more fruit, you know? It cheapens the smoothie a little bit in a good way, and also maybe if you don't like your smoothies as sweet, that could be a good thing. Anyways, yeah, so I've just been putting like 2, 3, maybe 4 tablespoons of oats in a smoothie. Yeah, it's good. Another thing that I tried recently was making a pasta sauce with tempeh in it. Basically, I had some pasta that I wanted to use up and some pasta sauce that I wanted to use up, so I wanted to make pasta. But I didn't have any like normal pasta proteins that I would normally use, so I was like, why don't I try crumbling tempeh up and like sauteing that and then adding the sauce? And it was just okay. Like, I think it worked out. I would like recommend it if you have some tempeh you want to use and you just want to use it in pasta. It's not bad, but it's also, it's not something I'm gonna make by choice again. It's not, that makes it sound worse than it is. It's fine. It's really fine. It's just like, it's tempeh in a pasta sauce. I can't really explain it any further than that. You know, it's just tempeh in a pasta sauce. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. It's good. It's fine. It's tempeh pasta sauce. Also, you guys know I'm always making mayonnaise sauces. I don't really know if you guys know that, but if you've watched a lot of my videos, you've probably seen me squirt some mayonnaise sauce on some food. I love to make like a spicy mayo with like sriracha and like ginger, garlic, those kinds of flavors. But today I had my Thrive Market mayonnaise, which seemed very squeezable, you know, because it comes in a bag. It's easier to like squeeze into this bottle than having to like funnel it in. So I was like, perfect. And I added some chili garlic sauce, which I really love. And then I realized, well, first of all, I filled it up way too far, so it was hard to shake it. But I realized later that I was stupid, because the chili garlic sauce is a little bit chunky, you know, it has like those chili seeds in it. So I really shouldn't have tried to put it in a squeeze bottle. I'm going to have to put it in another thing, and we'll just have to spoon it onto our food like peasants. But it is really good. It tastes delicious. Next time I will make gochujang mayo, because that sounds super good. So finally I was able to get my hands on the soon veggie vegan ramen that I've seen so many times. Whenever I show the red package, the classic like Shin ramen that's accidentally vegan, I always get comments that people want me to try the vegan version, like the official vegan version, like this one, but I was never able to find it. And I finally found this kimchi one at Grocery Outlet, and I tried that in my last what I've been eating video. Now I finally found this one. I've actually already tried it, sorry, but I think I'm gonna add this leftover tofu. If it's not too old, I might have to consult my roommate. And then also I kind of want to add some like shaved carrot. That might be fun. Just to add more veggies. I'm just shoving that in there. Okie doke. Very fun. The carrots are soft. And then I'm also gonna add this tofu. We think it's not too old. And of course, green onion from my plant. That's honestly not looking the best. I need to get into the fertilizer and whatnot. Yummy. Yum. Delicious. Awesome. Ooh, I feel like the carrot is perfect. It's not like super cooked where it's like, you know, mushy or anything like that, but it's just like, it has like a slight crust. It has a slight crunchiness to it, you know, but it like soft. Another thing that I tried was these Alpha products. I want to say burritos, but one of them is a tamale, which I didn't realize when I bought it. Not until I opened it up. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why I don't read things when I buy them. That's a little bit concerning. But anyways, here's me trying the Philly cheesesteak one, and it was okay. I mean, it's like, I get it. It's a microwave burrito that's like for ease and convenience, and it's really just okay. It's a little bit bland, I guess. It's kind of like more tortilla than filling. I really wanted to like grill it. That would have been really good, probably. Grilled with like butter, maybe add more seasoning too. Dip it in some sort of sauce. And then the tamale, it had a lot more corn than filling, you know, a lot more masa than filling. But the filling was good. It was just like mostly corn. So, and now something that I had been thinking about ever since I thought about it first was making boba, except instead of tea, it's a milkshake, and instead of boba, it's balls of cookie dough, or like cookie balls. I don't know. Something like that. I thought about it one day, and then it just kept coming back to me, and I was like, I have to make this for a video. I don't know really what I'm doing at all, but it's gonna happen, and there's no way it wouldn't taste good, obviously. But the physics of it all, you know, have to be worked out. It smells so good, but non-surprisingly, they did get bigger. They're so cute though. They might still be okay, or at least like most of them, some of them. All right, second batch, smaller batch done. They got, honestly, they got a little bit crispy. Like they're low-key crunchy. Can you hear that? Oh, there you go, there's the sounds. Okay, that's already like a decent amount. I'm gonna want at least twice that much. So hopefully this will be enough, because I don't want to make more. It's annoying to make more. These chocolate chips are too big for putting like in the cookie dough balls, you know? So I'm just gonna put them in with the cookies, so you get some chocolate chips in the straw too. Well, that's fun. Please focus on them. This still isn't even that much. You know what? Okay. Cookie dough boba. It's not boba at all, but it is balls of cookie dough. And now I need to make a milkshake. This was the only like vanilla ice cream or plain ice cream I could find. And then I realized that I feel like I never see plain flavored, vanilla flavored ice cream. Or if anything, just like the coconut one, which coconut is like one of my least favorite milks, you know? I never make milkshakes, so I don't really know how much, you know. And then full fat milk, extra creamy oat milk. Okay. I think it's way too thick, probably. Oh yes. Shit. Alright, I am gonna put a little bit more ice cream, more milk, cookie dough, milkshake. Yeah, well, you can see it, so that's good. You can't tell what's going on, but you can see. I probably should have put a little more cookies, I mean. Wow. I got a cookie. Oh my god, this is so good. It's so oat. 2 cookies. This is amazing. Wow, so good. I think the big ones are not coming up. But yeah, a lot of them are not coming up, so definitely I would recommend making small ones. Yeah, I drank most of the milkshake and it's just a bunch of cookie dough balls. But not that that's a problem, obviously, but it's just I know now. Anyways, it was a success in some ways. And maybe not in other ways, but that's okay. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and also thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out Thrive Market and sign up for yourself, you can go down to the description below and click the link, or go to thrivemarket.com/Emily Ewing. You can get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $50. And yeah, please enjoy my dog eating a carrot, and hope to see you soon in my next video. I don't know what it'll be yet, but it'll be soon. Next week. Okay. Bye bye.